So I just got my latest batch of calendars from Spiral Spectrum. I have been using these calendars for several years now, and they are the coolest thing. So I want to tell you about it and show them to you so that you can get in on this. So first of all, they are all woo-woo and astrology based. And I love the creator, Julie Wilder, talks about cosmic forecasting. So the idea of knowing where the signs, the planets, and the stars are all at and how that might influence our lives, and having that be a bit of a forecast, something that we look at on a daily basis, just like we would the weather. And so the calendars are designed to support that. So I just got my box. Let me show it to you. All right, so here we go. This is my box. The first thing we see is the lunar calendar, which is beautiful. So it's just a little one sheet, and at the top you've got the phases of the moon and the energy they hold, so you can kind of align to the lunar cycle. And then there's this grid calendar down below that is just beautiful to look at and super easy to use. And then on top of that, I got the Big Dipper bundle, so I got several pieces in my box. So I also got a little miniature version of the moon calendar, a little reference guide. And then this cosmic clock is one of the newer products that Julie has created, and I am loving it. This one's saran wrap, so I have my old calendar here to show you. I'll do that in a second, actually. And then this is the really juicy stuff. So there is two different calendars here. We have the cosmic calendar, and then we also have the LunaSol calendar. I'm actually going to be giving these as Christmas gifts, so I'm not going to unwrap them, but I have my past calendar here for you to get an idea of it. Oh, there's some glare. Let's see if we can fix that. So you can see, I'm going to tell you, first of all, I think this is beautiful and super cool. And I mean, I feel like I look cool in the woo-woo community, at least, just having this in my space. But it's a little overwhelming. I'm not going to lie, when I first got the calendar, the entire first year I owned this puppy, I thought it was really beautiful and looked really cool, but it was really overwhelming. And I assumed I would never actually know how to use it. So I really kind of took advantage of these sort of like sign descriptions at the bottom, and like it's pretty easy to see the moon on the sides, and like there are pieces of this that were pretty obvious for me straight up. But then there's also a bunch of stuff on that page that I was like not sure how to use. Here's the thing. When you get the calendar, there's a piece of paper in my box that tells me to go to YouTube and I can find any amazing tutorial. I do not follow instructions well, apparently, shocker. So I did not find the tutorial until I had owned the calendar for well over a year. It is fucking fantastic. It's 30 minutes long, which I know sounds like a lot, but it goes through every detail on that calendar. And once I understood how to use it, holy cow, I totally understand what Julie means by cosmic forecasting. I've been digging into astrology for at least 5 years now on a pretty intimate level. I really use it in my everyday, and having this calendar in my space has been such an up level. Like, it's been really stinking cool. And then on top of the really cool poster version, Julie recently added in this like wall calendar. It's like a flip calendar, right? But the first several pages are all about how to use it, and a really different take on astrology that to me just really resonates and makes sense. And then once you get to the actual calendar itself, it's like a coloring book. It's like an astrology coloring book. And you get to fill in the pages and use them for whatever year you want. So you can see I used it for the first couple of months, and then honestly the pandemic hit and I just didn't have the energy. So now I can pick up whatever year I want in March, fill in the numbers based on what year it is, and pick up whenever I want. So it's a very versatile product. But really, like, even if I was never going to use the wall calendar, what is in these first few pages is so juicy. So like I said, I got the Big Dipper bundle. It comes with 5 pieces, I think. What I do is I keep the wall calendar, one of them, for myself. I tend to like the LunaSol personally. I will mount that on the wall behind me, and then the rest of that I'm going to give as Christmas gifts. So that whole package was less than $100. Julie's running some sales for like the after Thanksgiving weekend, but on top of that, because I'm such a fan of hers, I've got a coupon code for you. If you put in Sunny Says as your coupon code, you'll get an extra 10% off. So, yeah, I hope you go and get in on this because it has made a big difference for me as somebody into astrology. It has just been a really cool resource. It's beautiful to look at. And then on top of it, Julie's just a really cool person. She is a single mom who is a business owner and she's a total badass. And I love supporting women owned businesses. So there's that as well. Have fun. And if you get one and it totally rocks your world, I want to hear about it. So find a way to get in touch with me and tell me how it's gone because I totally nerd out on this kind of stuff.